Hello, what in the hell? Oh, for some reason, like when I first started, like the screen was so dark that it didn't even show anything. There's like a bunch of stuff in the background. Why is this camera so wide? Like the scope. Anyway, mm, no, I did not bother shaving today. I didn't really care. I went to work, I came home, I was tired. I don't really care. I've been really, really busy, which is the reason why things have been like not happening on this channel. um But anyway, we're gonna talk about some things. Um, I should move that. Hi, I should move that step ladder in the background, but I don't think I'm going to. It is what it is. I've been working around the house. I mean, it is. I don't really care. What's going on, guys? What's up? So why is Brandy so shady towards Monica? Listen, it is so difficult because I love Brandy so much, and oh God, are we gonna get started already? Are we gonna get started? First thing I want to actually mention, some of y'all must be so upset at my Liberation review. Oh my gosh, all of the hate comments I've been getting. It's beautiful. That just means I'm making you guys upset. Well, you know what? Some of you need to wake the fuck up. Excuse me, Justin.
I hear you.
Huh?
I hear you.
You don't need to be hearing me. Eat in silence. Some of y'all need to wake up. Not everybody is going to like everything that you like. Not everybody's going to hear everything the same as you. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I said what I said, and that's the end of it. Now, a couple people have been putting words into my mouth as if I've been putting myself above. I have never once put myself above another singer, especially not a singer of Christina Aguilera's caliber. However, there are some things about her voice that I don't like, particularly the yelling. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that she's a bad singer anyway, and I never said she was a bad singer. If you actually watch the video, instead of coming up with whatever you want to in your head, you would understand that. But of course, you know, most of you just like to make up stuff on your own, but it's fine. It is what it is. You know, like one of my favorite YouTubers, Tom, what's his name? The Unicorn of War. He's like, hit the dislike button. It's still interaction. I don't care anymore. Y'all can leave these bad comments if you want to. And it's mostly like trolls, mostly people who come on here and literally just make accounts to troll people's accounts. And if they're like Christina stands or if they're stands, then they'd use those accounts to come after you because, you know, they don't have a picture, you know, they don't have like a profile picture or anything. And so I'm just sitting here like, okay, I'm not threatened. I don't feel threatened. I don't feel anything towards you. Um, and it is what it is. I don't care. I don't. It is. Moving on. Anyway, moving on. So we're gonna talk about Brandy for a second. Hmm. I could brush this down. I mean, yeah, and I gave the album an overall good review. The songs were good, well, from the most part, but it's just like not everything, you know. And no album is perfect. Like there's always negatives, and I always point the negatives out in an album when I identify with them. If I see or hear something that doesn't sound right, I'm just gonna tell you like it is, and that's just how this channel has been. You know, it may be a small channel, but I'm not about to kiss anybody's ass just, you know, for views and stuff. That's not who I am. If it really was, I would have been at like 10,000 already or more. But that's not who I am. I'm just joining up with Brandy is better than anyone live alive except Saying Normani. I mean, I think that she is a lot more she's a lot more seasoned than Normani. I will put her up there with that. She hasn't really been doing that much dancing though. She doesn't do that much. Like she does it, but she doesn't. Like she does it more now than she did before. But now, like she has put on a little bit of weight, so I don't even know if she's still doing the dancing and stuff. And she's on Star. She's fine. She's doing her thing. Only thing I have a problem with is the fact that she likes to be petty and she keeps on bringing up stuff to like I don't know, she's trying to like re-season this beef. Like she's trying to take this beef back out with Monica. I don't understand it. Like why? Like it's already seasoned, it's already marinated. Put it in the oven and let it go like put it to rest. Like why are you reheating this beef? Like it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So she's up here performing The Boy Is Mine. And then she has to make it a point to say that the song was originally just hers and Monica was put on to the song. Why? Why is that even like why do you have to like anybody that knows about the history of The Boy Is Mine or your career who has been following it, everybody knows that that song was created between you and Dark Child. Everybody knows that. Okay, we don't need to. You don't need to reiterate that. You don't need to say that because most of your fans are around my age anyway and older. So I don't even know what you're like. What are you even like trying to do? What? Like, there's no point to any of this stuff that you're doing. Okay, there's no point. I gotta call you out because you're one of my favorite artists, Brandy, and the fact that I have to keep on, I can't defend it anymore. I can't defend you. I can't defend this bull crap. It's just bull crap. It doesn't make any sense. She's out here, you're like, why can't you just do what you're doing? This is crooked, and I don't think I'm gonna have to fix it later. It's gonna just be what it is. But sorry I'm late. Oh, you're not late. We kind of just started talking about the main thing. Um, but welcome, welcome. But yeah, no, I mean, she's out here just I don't understand it. I try and I follow her on social media. I follow her on Snapchat and stuff, and I just sometimes it just seems like she's just looking for some more attention or something. I don't understand. I really don't. Monica's over here minding her business. She's, making more music. She's taking care of her family. She's in a loving marriage relationship. Maybe is it a little bit of jealousy? You don't have a complete family. I don't know what it is. I have no clue about what it is. None of your relationships have actually worked. None of them have gone through. Maybe it's like one of those things. I don't know. I have no clue. You never made it down the aisle. Two times you claimed that you were, well, the second time we definitely knew you were engaged because you had the ring and stuff. But the first time that wasn't even a real situation. You kind of just made that up in order to save face, in order to not, to keep your clean image. I didn't really, I don't understand it. I really just don't. But people have been saying things behind the scenes, talking about you're bitter and all this stuff, and I'm starting to believe it because I can't, like, for the life of me, I can't understand why it is that you keep on coming for Monica like that. Like she's never done anything to you, never. And the original beef wasn't even something that the two of you even started because the two of you never even met before recording The Boy Is Mine. You only ended up doing it because people like were talking about it, and that was great. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, whatever. And then some people are actually like the stands are actually like, supporting this bullcrap. And coming in because somebody had mentioned, well, isn't like it all belongs to me? Isn't that technically like Monica's song and stuff? And I'm like, yes, but why is it even a thing? And then somebody was like, "Oh well, it all belongs to me. It sucked anyway," and all this stuff they try to say. And The Boy Is Mine is the one that got them the Grammy. And I'm like, yes, their only Grammy had to be a collaboration. Okay, neither one of them have gotten a Grammy without that collaboration. So let's be completely clear about that as well. Brandy, come on, stop it. Like it's not even serious. Like it's not even that serious. Neither one of you. What, Justin? Sorry, I was teaching him how to start doing because he needs to start doing stuff for himself. So he wanted a beef patty. I said, warm it up yourself. Anyway, so yeah, it's sad because I love Brandy so much. I love her discography. Like she's one of my favorite artists. She's one of my favorite voices. It's just I can't deal with the petty crap. Like it's so immature. I've already had to deal with enough immaturity. I'm over it. I'm over it completely. But why are people saying Monica is a better vocalist than Brandy? If you really want to get into that debate, we can talk about that. Let's talk about that. Now, when I was growing up, my mom actually believes Monica to be a better vocalist than Brandy. Now, she hasn't really heard too much of Brandy recently. So, if we're talking back in the 90s, I would say Monica is a better like live performer back then, especially, and she just gave you a little bit more when it came to like the soul. You felt it a lot more when Monica got on stage. She brought that flame, that fire, that Brandy to me never really brought like that, and she still does it today. Like she has that attitude, and that's what brings her through. And in a lot of ways, and I call her like she's like the more controlled version of Mary J. Blige in a lot of ways, because she brings that like that real like she brings that real soul to the R&B and soul. Where Brandy, she is a what? How do you like open this? You just tear it open. Oh my god! Can't you do anything for yourself? Not really. Oh, I'm so upset with him. um, Whereas Brandy, on the technical side, yes, she delivers vocally a lot more on the technical side. There are times where Monica has gone like flat and stuff. Brandy too, but Monica more often. But Monica to me is a singer that is not too worried about how good or how perfect her vocals sound. She's more concerned about actually giving that emotion, actually bringing that attitude, actually bringing to the table that soul. And that to me is what makes her the better performer, the better singer. But on the technical side, Brandy to me gives you a lot more when it comes to runs and stuff, and the different dynamics of her voice, especially now. Before, she didn't do that much belting, in my opinion, and her belting range wasn't that wide. Number one, or she just didn't use it, and number two, her tone when she belted was a little it was a little thin. Her voice become a little thinner when she sang higher. Now she has like, her voice has matured a lot more. She's done a lot more. She's probably like, focused in on it. And so when she belts at a higher range, it's a lot, it's a lot more, there's a lot more depth to it. It's not thin anymore. You feel the heaviness of her voice throughout her entire range now. And that's just, it's how it is now. But with Monica, you get the same sound all the way through. And she's always been someone who used her entire range. So Monica to me had the range, whereas Brandy had the technique. So it's honestly difficult to even compare their voices because they're so different, which is the reason why when they collaborated together, they just worked. You got the fire and the soul and the passion from Monica, and from Brandy, you got, all of the technical things, you got all of the runs, you got all of the like the key vocals in it. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to do a Brandy versus Monica comparison, it's going to be kind of difficult because it's going to be a little bit difficult to find any song that the two of them have made separately that delivers the same kind of vocals that can be judged accordingly. It's like, um let me see. It's like comparing oh god, I'm trying to think about it now. Like I'm trying to think about it. I will always choose Brandy because of Cinderella, but Monica's voice is golden as well. I chose Brandy over Monica now. At first, it was Monica over Brandy, mostly because my mom, because she, her bias, and I only really listened to Monica more. I listened to Monica more when I was younger, but I got into Brandy a little bit more as I got older, and just like her style, her music, kind of like, reached out to me a little bit more. But yeah, no, I'm saying Monica stays unbothered. Like she's literally like taking care of her family, making her music, making her coins. She's doing whatever. Brandy is always worried about somebody else. And I'm just like, girl, just sit down, make your music. We were supposed to be getting new music a long ass time ago. When did Begging and Pleading come out? What, 2014 or something like that? 2015? I know Begging and Pleading came out a while ago now, and we never got anything after that. Nothing. And I'm sitting here like, okay, well, are you going to give us some new music, or are you just going to sit there and be bitter about everybody else doing everything? Like, come on now. And then you're on Star, which is great. Um, which hopefully that's leading to something else. Because usually, notice with Brandy's career, whenever she's gotten into like a new like acting role or whatever, we usually got like new music after that role or during that role, that time period. Like when she first got onto the game, we were getting 211 right as she was like coming onto the game. Um, there were a couple of what the hell? What is this? Mm. China the music. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. I'm just like, okay, girl. Oh, by the way, I'm not releasing any new original material. I was advised not to by somebody who's trying to help me to get on. So instead, I'm gonna be working on some covers finally. I'm trying to put an arrangement together for some things that I'm gonna do. I don't know, maybe request some things for me. I don't know. But I'm not releasing any new original material except for Resume. Resume will be released, but I'm just gonna do it on SoundCloud. So, you okay. You should do a Love Lies cover. If I do a cover, I'm gonna be like tempted. I'm gonna be tempted to to copy Khalid's voice. Sorry it was hard to catch my eye. Mhm. I need a lover who's on my side. Are you down for the love? Like I'm gonna be tempted to do it like that, and people are gonna be upset because every time I listen to the song, I literally like try to sing the song like him because it makes me laugh. Anyway, hi, Tony on the go. I remember you. Hi. So yes, June's Diary. Their album it just peaked at number what 18 on Billboard. Oh my God, they're doing their thing. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of. How am I supposed to do a K-pop cover? I don't really know that many K-pop covers. I like K-pop songs like that by heart. I would have to learn the damn words. But yes, June's Diary. I am just so proud of them. Crystal, follow me on Instagram. Yes. Ah! Oh my God, Crystal started following me on Instagram. I was like, wait, it said it's Crystal Lit. I said, not Crystal, really? And I had to click on it to go to the thing, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, yes, Crystal, follow me. And people have been sharing my review of their album. I will. I'm like, can I sing with you, please? I mean, you probably body me in any song that we sing, but can you sing with me, please? Like, I need. So now I have Ashley. Ashley follows me on Twitter, and Crystal follows me on Instagram. Brianna, she hasn't followed me yet. I'm like, girl, come on. We're both from Jersey. Follow me. But she hasn't followed me yet. She's just liked a couple of my posts and like a few of my comments and stuff on her posts, but she hasn't followed me yet. It's like, you better get it together. The rest of June's Diary is gonna follow me before you. And I'm a little biased towards Brianna, but in a minute I'm gonna let that go. I just followed you on Instagram. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah, so my Instagram is popping. Oh, I do. I got it. I got the yes. Okay. Yeah, so my Instagram is kind of weird. I mean, I post like usually like little snippets of the videos that I'm going to post on here. Um and then also, sometimes I do some like singing videos. Sometimes I post a story. I haven't posted a story as much lately though. Um and then it's like sometimes some random selfies or something, or like some reposts of some things I find funny or interesting. But it is what it is. I'm becoming a little bit more of a socialite lately. um, but yeah, so oh, thank you so much. Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome to this mess of a channel. um, I try my best to stay honest about everything. Anything that I feel, I try to stay honest. I don't kiss anybody's ass. So if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Um, and I changed my mind about The Light Is Coming. I don't like that song anymore. As we move into Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj, I don't. I don't like the song anymore. Like I didn't like it to begin with, but then it kind of grew on me. But then like it came on today. I was just like, nah. No, just no. So I'm just like, oh, I'm over it. I'm completely over it. It's just like, okay, no, 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 no. I'm not here for the light is coming to get back everything that darkness stole. I was just like, okay. But yes, so good congratulations to June's Diary. They're really like coming up, like seriously. I knew that it would happen for them. Like I did. Like it's seriously. The light is coming is like a song you clean up to. I can't. No, stop. It's true. And as far as Tinashe to drop something new, I mean, Joyride just kind of came out a couple months ago now. Has it been a couple months or a month ago? I can't even remember now. I know I did my review on it, but I can't remember how far back that was. Um, but no, she's fine. Like she's still like, but I mean the album kind of flopped. Um, Somebody called her the flop queen. I said, stop it. That's not right. Like, like they really call her the flop queen. Flop ride. I'm like, that's so messed up. What? Go get a Capri Sun. I'm not dealing with you today. Go get a Capri Sun. It's in the fridge. Brandon is busy trying to, do Normani's career. He needs to focus on Normani. Okay, Normani is the priority. I don't give a damn about Tinashe right now. She's done what she has to do right now. She's a great performer. Yes, she's a great performer. She's very underrated. But Normani needs to come out on top this year. I'm not playing with these hoes. Okay, Brandon needs to focus. So he doesn't need another artist right now. Maybe next year. Try again next year, Tinashe. And when you put out another album or when you put out an EP or whatever, mixtape, whatever you're gonna do next year, you need to wait. You need to wait. She wears nice gowns. Oh no, stop it. She doesn't even wear gowns. She barely wears clothes, period. Tinashe. um but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You're gonna, I don't know. And then the whole breakup situation with Ben, he's trash, and he's dating what, Kendall Jenner now. I'm just like, all right. Oh, apparently Justin Bieber is married to Haley Baldwin. I said, all right, okay. I don't really keep up with celebrities lot. I don't really keep up with like the lives of celebrities like too much, like the personal lives and with who they're dating and stuff. I really couldn't care less. Some of them I want to date myself. So, not Justin Bieber. But y'all should already know who it is in Hollywood. There's only one person in Hollywood that I really would want to date, like for real, for real. And if you followed me, like at least followed me since January of this year, you should know who that is. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not even gonna say a name. Not. Um, what is your Twitter name? Christian Lamar underscore. Like everything is Christian Lamar underscore now. Like I'm trying to brand myself, and I had different names on different platforms before, and I was like, no, let me cut that out. So everything is Christian Lamar underscore, except for Snapchat. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, I'm Midforest, like MIDFOREST on Snapchat. Um, but yeah, so everything is Christian Lamar. I even have a Facebook page, Christian Lamar, and what are the fandom name? I don't have a fandom name. Now I didn't want to mention this to anybody because it has like a cute little ring to it, but I never wanted to mention it because I told him I would kill myself if that became my fan name. CL Squad. No, he wanted my fan club because he's calling himself the president of my fan club. I'm like, okay, but okay. And he wants the fandom name to be La Margaritas. I'm like, why? It's so cheesy. It's so cheesy. Oh, you were binge watching me? Oh gosh. Thank you, but still like I can't even binge watch myself. Mm, can't let my lips get dry. I don't know who I might be kissing later. Let me stop. So I had the nerve to tell me that I was boring and dull, and his grandmother had. I'm like, have you watched any of my videos? That's one thing that I'm not. Like I have fun on camera. Okay, if anything, if I look bored or something, that's more of a reflection of the music that I'm listening to or the music I'm reviewing, the album I'm reviewing, rather than my actual personality. So I mean, I think you should reevaluate your comments. You but turn. Never mind. Um, but yeah. So we're not. I don't know if we're going with that name. I don't want that to happen. I don't like because it sounds so cheesy. It's so corny. It's something he came out with, and then I was just like, okay, all right. We work together, so I see him often. It's like it's happening. No, it's not. Oh gosh, I'm texting him right now. Though it's funny. I'm texting him right now. Hold on. Um. Anyway, so yeah, with Ariana, and then Nicki Minaj, I'm just like, I'm over it. I'm over it now. I just want the album to come out so I can review the album and keep it moving. I'm not trying to sit up here like all of this bull crap going on with her. I'm just like, stop. And then she, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't. I really don't. She, I don't know who she has in her camp right now, but they're not doing. what they're supposed to do for her. They're not. She is. He thinks it's funny. It's not freaking funny. Like, it's not funny at all. I like when I do this to my hair to make it look like it's like a little bang. My hair needs to be longer here though. It actually was, but then when I got a cut, he did like this over, and I'm like, why would you do that? Like I had like a little bang going, like it literally like would go over and hang over, and it was cute. But I can't do it anymore. It just looks stupid. Um, I think yes men are only on cam. That's what happens though when you become a really huge artist. Anybody that you hire is like literally gonna just be like yes men. They're gonna go along with whatever you're talking about, whatever you're saying. They're not gonna have any type of like real input, and it's gonna be bullcrap all the time. It's just like I don't know who she has in her like who is running things over there, but I mean they need to really step up to her and be like, look, this is not the way you want to go. This is not the direction you want to go into. And then this bed video, I'm seeing photos and stuff, and I was like, "Why are you a mermaid? What is going on?" And then we got like freaking Azealia Banks jumping in the mess, talking about some you copied me. No, If anything, wasn't it Sade who did like she did the whole mermaid concept in one of her videos back in like the what 80s or something 90s. Let's stop it. Let's stop. Like, come on. She's been a clapback queen lately. She been a clapback peasant, not a queen. Because clapback queens to me are people who do it elegantly and stuff. No, she's been cursing people out. She's been thinking like stop. And yes, Azealia Banks it needs to sit down too because she always thinks that somebody's copying off of her or mooching off of her. I'm just like, nobody's even paying attention to you. Like, stop. Like, come on. Like, you're too good for this. Like, these are actual artists out here. Like Nicki, Azealia, they're actual artists who have actual talent. And it gets me so sick to see them like doing stuff like that, getting into petty beef and all this mess all the time. I'm just like, get. No, just stop. Focus on your music and stuff. Ugh, Zayn, Zayn. What happened with Zayn? I don't really keep up with anybody from One Direction. Somehow, like people are still liking one of the posts that I have on my Twitter. I like because somebody was like, Harry will come out the closet this year or something like that. They said, and then they're like, yeah, finally, we'll get whatever Louis and Harry's ship name is. Okay, so we're gonna get that this year or whatever. And then as a joke, because I don't really care about them, as a joke, I said I'm more concerned with the ZM, Liam and Zayn. I'm more concerned with them. For some reason, people are still liking that post, and that was like from like almost a month ago. It was like a few weeks ago I posted that, and people are still liking it. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, I literally said afterwards, I was like, I don't really give a damn about ships, and I definitely don't care about One Direction. So this was literally a joke. Um, but what's going on with Zayn? I don't even know what's going on with him. What's going on with him? I do know one thing. Zayn better get his ass on stage and stop playing around. Zeri. I saw it. You didn't retract something. Zeri. I didn't even know anybody shipped Zayn and Harry. Like, what? Like, the only ships I know about are Harry and Louis, Liam and Zayn, and Niall and Harry. Or is it Niall and Louis? I don't even know. They ship everybody with everybody. I don't even care. His covers are atrocious. I think he's confused with the direction of music style. Oh, that's what's going on? I didn't know. In groups, they got ships for everyone. I guess so. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really do that shipping thing like that. I participate a little bit, but I don't really like. I don't really believe in any of them or anything like that. I don't. I don't. Um, I did ship two members of Pretty Much together just because I thought that they would look cute together. But that's just in my mind. Um Azalea's accusations on Zayn. Oh. Yeah, when she called him a sand nigga. Listen, that was just a mess in and of itself. But that was like a couple years back now, right? That was even before. That was even before. Actually, yeah, that was right before the beef between her and Sky Jackson because she had told Azalea, she's like, "Oh, calm down" or something. She said. And because she was talking that mess about Zayn, and like Sky is like, I'm a directioner, I'm gonna go hard for Zayn, like don't come for Zayn and stuff. So she defended him, and then Azalea just kind of went off. Do you ship Zion and yes? How did you know? How did you know? How did you know? How did you know? I don't have a favorite song from them because I don't listen to them that much. Well, actually, Zion and Brandon are the only ones that I actually follow on Twitter. I don't follow the others because I just don't find them interesting. Let me stop. No, they're interesting. It's just I don't know. There's just something like really appealing about the two. I just like them. I just like the two of them together. Um, but you know, um, I haven't listened to them much. I'm probably gonna get into them again because they're good. They're good. Zion is my favorite too. Obviously, for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons. I gotta go for my people. Um, they have that it factor. When I see them on stage, oh, when I see them on stage, though, I just see like I don't know. There's something there. Let me stop. I don't like I said. I have to get into them a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know too much about it. I don't know. I don't know. And do I think Beyonce is pregnant again? I don't care. Like it is what it is. If she's getting pregnant again, go ahead, girl. Do what you do. But then they're gonna have to cancel under on the run tour too. Ain't nobody going to that thing anyway. Like there's like not that many people going to on the run tour. Like I mean, at first I was like, okay, I might give it a no, no, I'm not paying like $500 to sit in the back. Um, um, Is unnecessary. It is unnecessary. What is your favorite song by Pretty Much? I don't have a. I just said I don't have a favorite song by Pretty Much because I don't listen to them like that. I literally follow them on social media, and I've seen a couple of performances which have not been posted because reasons, and like they're petty as hell. Simon is petty as hell. His company is petty as hell, and they blocked my damn video. So I was not about to go up down that route and get a copyright strike against my channel. My channel is too small for that. Um, but I'm gonna get into them again. Maybe listen to like a full thing. Everything is Love was cute, but no. Yeah, I feel like they wasted their time. I mean, I liked Everything is Love, but they honestly Beyonce needs to release something on her own by herself. I wasn't really here for Jay Z the whole time. Like I was more interested in what Beyonce had to say than Jay Z. I mean, Jay Z has some good parts too, but just like don't listen to him. I've never really been a fan of. You can keep walking up the steps, Justin. You ask me the same question every single time you end up in the camera, and I give you the same answer. Stop it! Don't say hi to him. He's getting on my last nerve today. Really is. He does that every day, but it is what it is. Um, so yeah, oh, God, I mean, he's only good in small doses, I think. So like him being on an album with Beyonce is kind of ideal, I suppose. I don't really give him that much of anything. I just whatever. This Ju- mm. You listened to the Drake album, not all of it. I didn't listen to all of it, and now I don't think I will because everybody is doing this in my feelings challenge, and I'm getting sick and tired of these challenges. You know, they did the same thing with "Boot Up." They did the remake, and then random people got on the remix, and like it didn't even make any sense. I didn't like the verse, didn't like the bars. Left the song alone. LMA could do what she wants by herself. It really didn't do anything for me. It's just like whatever. Yes, but now we're talking in my feelings and the rest of the album. I did not listen to the rest of the album. I only heard like a few songs and then I was done with it. I was just like, okay, moving on. Um, it's funny how it's actually not funny. It's not funny at all. I'm over it. Like I hate when they do like I hate when they run it into the ground. It makes it so much more difficult for me to like actually take interest in it. What the hell was that that flew onto the window? I need to get the hell out of the country. Like there's like so many bugs that I've never seen before in my entire life, and I feel like if they bite me, I'm gonna like die instantly. Like it's crazy. Um, and who is Kiki? Do I like who is that? Somebody was like, "It's Kiki Palmer." I'm like, "Stop it." I just hate living in an area where there's nothing around. He said, "I'm gonna die from overeating Chex Mix." My friend is hilarious. He should have said Riri. Ha! That's shady. I can't. I'm sorry. Would have been gold. Listen, how are the sales doing for Scorpion? How are the sales for that? Because in my opinion, I feel like there needs to be some work for it. Like it's. I don't even know. All I know is that let me see. Hold on. I mean, it's really in the charts. It is okay. That's good. Good for him. Good for him. I am proud. Oh wait, real quick. Can we talk about the fact that give me a second because I'm gonna look at right now. Um okay, so on the 4th, have you listened to Dumb Blonde's new song? I've never listened to Dumb Blonde. I don't care about Dumb Blonde. I go for Dawn. I don't like no Dumb Blonde. I thought that they closed Dumb Blonde. Dumb blonde. Listen, and the fact that they even call themselves dumb. Yes, they're a bunch of dumb blondes that don't even know when to stop. Like I don't understand it. Like I mean, I did like one of their songs, but then I wasn't really interested in listening to them. Like I'm only interested in listening to them as a group if they're Danity Kane and Dawn is the only one that I really care about as a solo artist. I don't care about the rest. I don't care about the others. I don't. Um, I really don't. I'm just like, okay, well, whatever. Remember Me is a good song. Okay. I'll take a listen, I guess. Um we're not going to talk about Dinah Jane until she comes out with the music. Like the people have been just like saying this and saying that. People have been digging up the like old tweets and stuff from her when she her problematic tweets and excuse me, and people have been like literally yeah, no. See, like I'm not interested in talking about somebody who hasn't even put out one song yet. So we're just gonna keep the ball rolling. We're not going to even dwell on it. Okay, Dinah, you're you got some time. Um, and then done it. I mean, it is. I mean, there's enough to go around for all of them. Even I think somebody said that they were going to do a streaming party for Normani's Love Lies and the All of Us EP, and I thought that was so cute. I was like, okay, the nation and the June bugs coming together. June bug nation. um, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter who's out when and whatever. Lauren's on tour, she's doing her thing, and she's actually showing herself off. I was like, okay, a lot of times she faded to the back. I think it's because though the others had a lot more when it came to stage presence than Lauren did, but it's not like she never had stage presence. Like she did what she did, but I feel like her by herself on a stage by herself now, it's like I'm only looking at her and I'm noticing everything that she's doing, and she's actually doing a good job. I take my hat off to her. I've seen a couple of her performances, and I think she's doing a good job. Um, I mean, hey, if it means that we get something good and if she has the right team behind her, it won't matter how long she takes to come out. There are still again a lot of people who don't even know who Fifth Harmony is. Like there's like some people that I know that don't know who Fifth Harmony is. Like when they hear a song, oh, I like the song. It's like it's Fifth Harmony. They're like, oh. It was like, oh, is that the group that Camila Cabello? Okay, I was like, yes, it is. Okay, shut the hell up. That's what it is. Um, but yeah, I mean, whenever I think that it's important that we don't rush our artists and see this is I'm going to talk about a little bit Lauren Hill. I just watched documentary Impressive. If you haven't checked it out, Impressive, she did one of her music documentaries on Lauren Hill, and one thing that she said is the reason why she didn't release a lot of music all the time is because in order to make music that's authentic and true, you have to actually be inspired to do so. You can't just sit down one day and just write a song randomly if you don't have any experiences or anything to draw from. It's just like wasted energy. So I think it's a good idea if you don't feel anything, if you're not going through anything, or if there's nothing really motivating you, you shouldn't be pressured to make any music at all. Or if you do, then try and come with somebody. But you know, Lauren made a really good point on saying that, and I think that more artists were well. It's difficult now because these companies are so you know they're trying to make so much money. They're trying to trying to like cover their quota or whatever. They're trying to meet their quota, and so they don't really care too much about the artists too much. That's why there's so many artists right now that have made a living being independent. There's so many independent artists out here right now doing their thing, making their money, and they can do it on their own terms. They don't have to release music if they don't want to, or they can be more true to themselves as an artist if they don't have to, if they're not feeling the pressure to release album after album after album. Um, you know, but Lauren won't show up to a concert if the energy ain't right. You not wrong. Ah! That's one issue though. You can't do that to people because then people sue and all that. Like the venue will sue you and stuff. Um, hmm. um, Seriously, like, there's a lot of stuff that I just listen to, and I'm just like, "Really?" And the same this is The Light Is Coming. The Light Is Coming sounds like it's just something that randomly they like, "Okay, let's put this song together and let's go." Like, it was like one of those. Like, that's the reason why it didn't really phase me at all. I was just like, "Really? I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe, no." But, they just put a cute beat to it and some random lyrics that repeat themselves for, um, over and over and over, repeating the same phrase or whatever, and they put that out on a hot beat, and people listen to it, people bump it, and then, of course, if it's somebody who already has a good following, like, they like it anyway, and then the curse anybody who does not like it. It's just like, "Oh my god, just stop it. Like, no, please stop." Oh, but it is what it is. Yeah. You know who I need new music from though? Who I would love new music from? JoJo. Um, Mad Love came out 2 years ago. Now it's about time for us to get a new album, or at least like a new single. Like, I need something from her. Like, I need to hear her. Blue Ivy. Listen, Blue Ivy. She already has like a huge following before like the age of 10. Like, I'm just done. I feel like Blue Ivy is going to she's gonna have a shook. Like, it's gonna be bad. Like, anyway, fun fact: JoJo was offered the role for Hannah Montana. I know. I do know that. A couple of people were actually looked at for the role of Hannah Montana, but then they chose Miley Cyrus. I couldn't see JoJo as Hannah Montana. I don't know. I'm glad she didn't take that because um I mean, yeah, it would have solidified her career, but only like in Disney. Like, it would have been, maybe she would have been more, but I don't know. It fit though. Yeah, Miley Cyrus was, but she's the only one that we knew that to actually be Hannah Montana, so that's why it fit. We couldn't see anybody else in the role because Miley was the only one that ever had the role. Um, but Speaking of Hannah Montana, it's funny that you mentioned Hannah Montana because I was literally just watching the Hannah Montana movie, and I watched a couple of reruns. The show was actually good. To be honest, I wasn't here for all the music and stuff. Although I do like, uh, oh God, what's that song? Is life what you make it? That's what that song is. I actually kind of like that. Melodically, it sounds like I like it. Um, Miley is a legend, though. Let's stop it. She's not a legend. She can like fit in icon. She can do icon because her show is iconic. Hannah Montana, the mantle is iconic. She ain't no legend. About crying on my Hannah Montana pillow. Oh gosh. And it's funny, it was just talking about stuff like this because one of my friends from college, she posted this photo, and she was like in these trees in the grass or whatever. Oh gosh, there was like these plants all over the place, and she's like peeking out from behind them, walking around them. She had this white top on or whatever, and and I'm like, girl, I was like, why are you looking like Raven Simone in her video for backflip? y'all remember? Y'all remember? I want to see a backflip, not real. I forgot what the daggone lyrics of that song, but I remember I used to love that song. Raven has some bops. I will say Raven has some bops, but yeah, it's too bad that she never really continued that part of her career. Because she actually had, a good voice and stuff, but would you be here for a Cheetah Girl reunion? I mean, it would probably just be freaking Raven, Adrian, and Sabrina because Keely she ain't seeing them hoes. Keely, she's too busy. Well, she's not busy. That's the problem. Oh god. Oh, I love some call it magic. The things I see, and I don't wanna have it. I forgot the daggone words to that song. I got my family and my friends with me. They're the only ones who know my secret. Only they do. I love that song. That song is so cute. Ugh, I've been like talking and stuff all day long to people, and I just woke up from a nap. Ugh. Can barely get any notes out. Digging in the grass. You mean grazing in the grass? He's just digging in the grass. I actually watched that music video like today. Actually, yeah, I was like literally getting into all because I was trying to find what video she reminded me of my friend, and I found like first I thought it was grazing in the grass because it had grass in it, but but then I looked, I was like, you know what, it was probably backflip because that's the video that I've seen the most. Um, Oh my God, she was now that's a legend. Raven Simone, I'm sorry to say, yes, she may be a little problematic, but Raven is actually a legend. Like she's like actually like Hollywood royalty in my opinion, because she's been on it since she was like a toddler, god damn it, like really honestly. And then she had her hit shows. Like she had like multiple hit shows. I was just like, okay, let's go. But yeah. Oh, I also watched oh my gosh, I was watching Kim Possible. It's so funny how like there's still like there was people somebody was asking me about the person who sings the theme song for Kim Possible, and I'm like, Christina Milian. Like I'm your basic average girl, and I'm here to save the world. You can't stop me because I'm Kim Possible. Oh gosh, look, and the theme songs will get you hyped for those daggone shows. I don't know what they're doing with these theme songs anymore. I did like the theme song for Casey Undercover. Zendaya did a good job with that. I did like that. That got me hyped to see that show, and I wasn't even like, still a Disney kid at that point. But you know, but like the other songs that we had, the theme songs, they really fit in with the show and like the tone of the show and everything, what you would be getting with that show. And it just like the song, they were good. Oh, Proud Family, yes. Now that song, that's iconic. That is iconic with Solange and Destiny's Child. That is an iconic theme song, probably one of the best theme songs ever. Smart guy, sister, 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 sister. I did like the way that they changed it up for the last season with the "I got my own mind, I do my own style in my own time." I love that. I love that. It was like really really it was cool. Um, what the hell? Corey in the House. Now I didn't really like Corey in the House's theme song too much. It was cool, but I wasn't really like here for it like that. Um, but it was good. I don't know how we got onto this. I think it was me. It was me trying to get. Oh gosh, so old. Uh, oh God. Oh oh yeah. My arms are starting to get some definition on them. Crazy. I still sing the Charmed theme song. Oh my god, Charmed. I completely forgot the theme song to Charmed because I didn't really watch Charmed growing up. Um, and I only ever really caught it when it was actually like when it was just on already, so I never really got. Do you like her? I do like her. I just haven't listened to a lot of her music. Like I really haven't. Um, but I do like her. She's definitely talented. She definitely is talented, and she works hard. I'm hungry right now. Well, go eat something. Go eat. Go eat. We've already been on here for over an hour. Oh my gosh. Um, Make a face on your thoughts on the BET Awards. That's it. That's it. Like I can't like I have no stop the get out. Get out. It's not even like that though. It's like they need to be more aware of the current social climate, the current everything that's going on. Why are we running Black Panther into the ground? Like when the second Black Panther movie comes out, everybody's gonna be sick of it. Not really, but seriously, um, and then these old ass jokes, they had Jamie Foxx up here. Like Jamie Foxx is not somebody that we find like that we're relatable. Like he's no longer relatable to our generation. Like he's 90s and stuff. Like he's not relevant right now. Like he's not. You need to put somebody up there who's more like in tune with today's culture. You know, nobody's making the jokes that he made that night. Like no more. Like nobody's doing that anymore. You know, and then the performances. It's just like you can count on one hand how many good performances there were, and that's sad. And the BET Awards become um yeah, the BET Awards have become progressively worse each year, and I'm just like, when is it actually going to turn around for one? Like, when is it finally going to turn around? It's really serious. New comedian, not Kevin Hart, please no. Oh my God, I had like a little thing with somebody on my job who was like, "Oh my God, Kevin Hart's so funny." I was like, Kevin Hart's not funny. Like, I don't find anything that he does all that funny. Like, he literally like he's a clout chaser. He comes off as an attention whore. He's always jumping into situations that have nothing to do with him. It's just he's overdone. He's overrated, and that's just the way that I feel. Like it's my opinion, but you know, yeah. Gosh, sorry, I don't want Tiffany Haddish either. Tiffany Haddish is funny, but sometimes it's overdone. Again, she like people call her like the female Kevin Hart, and I'm just like, you're not wrong. We need somebody just new, just like new. Somebody was like, "Oh, so a lot of these like Instagram comedians and stuff, but it's a live show." And like there's not a lot of these guys on Instagram and stuff who can be naturally funny on a live platform. They literally set up these skits and stuff, and they usually set up like the way that they're going to do everything. Everything is controlled. And then like doing an award show is very uncontrolled unless they were going to pre-record it, which sometimes they do. But it's not we need somebody who's actually done stand up in my opinion. I really like Girls Trip though. I would like Lonnie Love. I don't know why I just find her funny. But sometimes she's a little over the top too, but I don't think she's ever hosted an award show. Dave Chappelle should have done. Yeah, and the thing is, Dave Chappelle is from the same era as Jamie Foxx, maybe even earlier than that. And somehow he's still like he keeps it current, he keeps it fresh. Like he can still like give it to like it's like 1995, but it's like things have not. He still can bring it. I think that it would have been a good idea to have Dave Chappelle do it. He's still funny. Like I still laugh at his jokes and stuff. He's still just naturally funny. With Jamie, I feel like Lonnie would be great. She's relevant right now. She is relevant. She's on a hit show. Like the Real is actually doing pretty well. Like since people have been like bad mouthing the Real for years, but then they stood the test of time and they're still here. When their fourth season, they're about to go to their fourth or fifth. I don't know. Is it the fourth? I don't know. All I know is that they're doing a really good job. And like I still watch the clips and stuff now. They need to stop posting just random 2-minute clips and stuff on YouTube. I want to see full girl chats. Like Wendy Williams posts her entire Hot Topics segment. I want to see the entire girl chat segment. Like, stop playing around. This is not, it's not funny no more. It's not. And then they be posting up videos from like earlier on. I saw this video and they were talking about oh my god. Oh, what were they talking about? I know it's in my history somewhere. We need someone who is working to host. Yeah, no, true. Like it needs to be somebody who's actually out here doing like shows and stuff, or they're on TV or something. Like they're in people's faces so they know who they are. We need something like that. Like it just needs to happen. Wait, no, I'm looking for it. No, forget it. Hello, Tiana. I haven't seen you in a minute. Or have you been on? Yes, yeah, I remember you. I remember you. Um, we need new artists too because I'm sick of the same people. Well, support me and I will see what I can do. Let me stop. Oh gosh, even at a standstill is so irritating. But I'm trying to get myself together here. I've been like really like there's been something going on with my throat lately. Like I've been like producing a lot more mucus than usual. I've been on antibiotics, but for some reason it just doesn't seem to be helping me that much. Um, and I can't like breathe through my nose ever. Can we play guess the lyrics from people you've been reacting to? Like how? How do you want to do that? BET Awards experience too. Listen, I would love that. I would love to perform. I just need to do music. Oh, my left arm. I gotta start working on my right arm because my left arm is like a lot more like there's like more muscle there. It's not that much, period, but it's definitely like a lot larger than my right. Probably because I use this one more. Um, what? I would love to. Oh my god, if I could collaborate with JD, that would be so cool. There. Let me try to guess it. I've done that in the past. Let me see. All right, so here's the first one. Hold on, because I might need some help with this one because I haven't heard this song in a minute. I know the song, but only when listening to it. Okay. Okay, so we know what we know, but we accept the fact that we don't know. Look at this world, we got much to explore. Come grab my hand, there's a place we can go. Cause it's a good life and it's alright. No more lone nights. We high on tree. We chasing sunlight cause it feels nice. Catching a wave, but we don't need a beach. uh So if you can guess that, I'll give you guys like mad cred because I haven't. I that was like an early reaction, but I'm going to lose. Oh no. It's not hard, but it's not easy either because it's not somebody that you know me to react to. Um, give us a hint. I talk about this artist all the time, all the time. It's a guy. And I literally just said, Jocelyn Hernandez, you're right. Ah! No, absolutely not. But no, it's a guy, and I talk about him all the time. And we're talking like celebrities that I would like date. Definitely one of them, and definitely probably one of the only ones. Brian McKnight. No, he's old enough to be my father. What? No. And Brian McKnight would know. This is something that came out. Well, no, he did release an album last year, I think. Last year or 2 years ago. I know he released some new music this year. No, not Brian McKnight. And you didn't even spell McKnight right. Um, oh, you guys aren't gonna get it. Eh, Nicki Minaj. Let me just sing the chorus. Cars, money, so what? We just want real love. All the fake shit, blow it up. No, they can't control us. Out here living how we want, smoking a weed, getting drunk. We don't give a fuck. We just want real love. That's a shame. Y'all don't know me. Oh, you guys don't know me. Start crying like Wendy Williams. Eh. My friend and I were talking about that the other night. Skip. Skip! So play with me. Guys, it's Keenan Lonsdale. Good life. Y'all know I love me some Keenan Lonsdale. Huge fan of your Liberation review. Well, thank you. You and probably only two other people who are a fan of that review, because most people are dislike. Well, actually, no. I have more likes than dislikes. I probably have half as many dislikes as likes. So, I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. But thank you so much. I don't like being called sis, though. You know. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, you just started following me, so you have a it's okay. It's all right. It's not something that, because everybody calls everybody sis. I don't use sis, so it's kind of weird when I hear people call me. I'm like, okay, but I'm totally a guy. I have a dick. Anyway, I didn't know that because you haven't followed me, and so you have an excuse. But the rest of y'all know how much I talk about Keenan Lonsdale, so the rest of you don't have an excuse. Shame. All right. Um, Here's something else. I'm thinking in my mind like what I actually want to do. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Oh God, I shouldn't even be singing right now. That's why I'm choosing all low songs. What you looking at now, baby? Won't you use your mind now? Been on a long ride, baby. Can't do a solo drive, no. Found love in November nights. Cold weather in the winter time, no. Guess you know when the time is right. Oh gosh. Let's go on a little joyride. I love how low she sings in that song. Oh gosh. Uh, uh. That's like my favorite song on that album. And we literally just talked about her. Tinashe. Very good. And what's the name of the song? What's the name of the song? Joyride. Very good. Living life, la 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 la. Living life, la 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 la. Living life, la 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 la. Living life, la 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 la. I've been rock and rolling with my ex. We been getting closer to the X. We be always popping like the X. Crossing out the haters with that X. I love that part. She always has really good energy. That's really what I love about Tinashe is like she always has good energy on stage. Mm. Okay. Let's see. Oh gosh. Let me see. Probably only one of you is gonna get this. No, I feel like none of you are really gonna get this. It is a girl group, but it's a Korean girl group. And none of you, how only probably one of you is gonna get it. Let me see if I can get it right. Oh gosh. 내 생각에 맘이 앞에 밤새 네가 내 적인 hold 좀 더운 얘기 언제까지 거기져 나 때문에 나는 남은 척 No, it's not Blackpink. It's not Blackpink. See, I think it's Blackpink. This is an old girl. It's all heads. Grab person goes. Okay. The chorus is you think you're real cool. You think you're real cool. Let's get boo. But you ain't cooler than me. No. It's literally like the title is in the song. So it's like how old is that album? Like 3 years old? 2 years old? 3 years old. It's like 3 years old. So it came out, I think, in 2015. After one member was removed from the group, my favorite member was removed from the group, and now there's nobody in the group. No, it's not Red Velvet. Red Velvet hasn't lost any members. And Red Velvet, if I was gonna do Red Velvet, I would have probably sang la 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 beep 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 beep. Russian roulette. I hate that song. I love it, but I hate it. Girls' Generation. Very good. Yes, it's Girls' Generation. The song is "You Think," which that song has a hot ass beat to it. If you haven't listened to that song, you need to listen to that song. That's the only song on. Well, there's two. Bump It. I like Bump It too, but "You Think" is probably one of the best songs on the Lionheart album. The rest of it is like, you know, very like girly and poppy. But I like "You Think" because it has like that R&B thing to it. But yes, Girls' Generation. We might continue with the we might continue with the uh K-pop real quick because it's cool trying to sing in another language but failing miserably. One of my favorite songs on this album. I'm about to actually do it. So now you guys should get this one because it's a popular group. Do you know Got Seven? Of course I know Got Seven. They're problematic as hell. At least I know. I feel like every single group has like problematic members in it. Red Velvet has Wendy. Got Seven has Jackson and thank you. All right, have a good one. Bye bye. Okay, so who's ready for this one? Like I said, it's another It's another K-pop one, and this is gonna be the last one because I know that. Because first of all, I can't do it like that. Now this is a guy group this time because I'm trying to stay low to the ground in the basement. Uh, I need the lyrics for a little bit of aid right now. What the hell? Ah, your profile pic is a screenshot from one of their music videos. Oh, I haven't seen too many of their music videos, honestly. God7, I haven't really. But anyway, so I reviewed this album. I always talk about this album, so you guys should at least get the artist. To keep it out on fire, 멈추지 모르고 온몸에 두려운 여기 시간이 견디고. I'm only giving you that much. It ain't no BTS. Get out of here. Get off my channel. At least don't know. It's not BTS. I don't really even know too much of BTS. And the only song that I was thinking of theirs is it's EXO. Yes, EXO. EXO, EXO. Yes, it's EXO. The song is from their album The War and it's Diamond. Yeah. Once again, eh? The wonder again. Blow up. Chicken in a bag, blow up. 모두가 원하네. We drive crazy, crazy. We do it daily, daily. 우리 미나지 두 눈이 떨어지대. 어지, is it 어지게? 어지게 or 어디? No, no, it's 어지게. I only like 2 songs from them. Oh no, see, you got to get in with the EXO. If you want vocals, like you get vocals from BTS, but you get vocals from EXO. Like their vocals are like insane. I love Going Crazy. I hate you. 내가 미쳐, 내가 너를 맞춰. Like I love that song. And that and Chill. Chill I like mostly because of Dio's part. Yeah, I can't do it. Like I've done it a few times, but right now I'm just like, nope, I'm just throwing my voice around. I should have known. Yeah, you should have known. I'm here for BTS, but it's just like I'm a bigger like EXO fan, and that's just the way that it's been. Anyway, moving on. We are moving on. This is kind of fun. Now I gotta look at who I've actually, because I don't want to just give you guys Fifth Harmony. Like you guys would get that if I just gave you Fifth Harmony. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sicker, I'm a Ooh, I know. I wonder who's gonna get this one. I mean, oh, I might need some water for this one. No, I said the last time was the last time, and I meant this shit the last time. But it's something about the next time that we really wanna believe you. Next time is the last time, and I know I said that last time, but now you ain't doing nothing that'll make me believe you again. And you're not getting more than that because I did all that in like 2 breaths. Woo! Because if I do the next part, then you guys are gonna get the song. Ah! Oh, it's an unreleased track that somehow was released. Mm. You don't know that one? Ain't I wanna shit again. Always say I can't take no more. Won't let him pull me in again. Telling myself he ain't the one. Oh, it always feels so bad to say that I'm done. And I run away like a game of cat and mouse. Till the bit you lose me say. Friends be saying what you take them back for. Hurt you when you listen. No, it ain't no glamour. Out here with a glamour. No, not glamour. I don't really listen to glamour. I know of their existence. I just don't listen to them. Come on now, we were just talking about them in the beginning of this video. Well, if you weren't here in the beginning, then you won't know. We were just talking about them and how proud I am of their success, their EP. Hey, what I miss? Everything. We've been on here for almost an hour and a half. JD, yes, it's June's Diary. What is the name of the song? June's Diary, I win. But you didn't get the song. It's again, again. Ooh, oh. Was it in your phone? In your phone? Was it in your phone? What do you mean? In your phone is by that's his phone, you mean. In your phone is Ty Dolla Sign and Lauren. His phone is on the EP, but no, it's not. I said it was unreleased, so it never made it to like the EP. Have you ever? No. Although that song, oh my god. Have you ever? Joss. No, that song gets me in my feelings every time I hear it. It's so good. No, it's called "This Broken Record's Playing Again, Again and Again." Broken Record. It obviously is. No, the lyrics aren't on my phone. I kind of just know it just from listening to it a lot, but sometimes I stumble on words. But I know it from listening to it a whole bunch of times because I love that song. Broken Record is like one of my favorite June Diary songs, even though it was never released. They needed to release it. Like that should have been like a song. I honestly need to get some water. One sec, be right back. Oh shit. Ugh. What the hell is going on? This is not washing. No. Something is not right here. None of this stuff is clean. What's going on? It's crazy. Oh boy. No. I'm still on live stream, Justin. Are you almost done? No. Okay, sorry. Ooh. drinking out of a Hufflepuff cup today. My Ravenclaw one is upstairs. Uh how what? I don't understand. Oh, okay, anyway. Um okay, let's see. Ah, here's one you may or may not get it. Justin. Oh, never mind. All right, here we go. Here we go. Uh, I'm gonna have to sing this lower. I get high all the time. I get drunk on my mind. Call you at 5 in the morning, and I say what I like. And I don't like playing nice. I might pick a fight without warning, but it gets boring. I try to keep it cool and turn it down for you, but I'm never gonna change. And I don't even know where I went with that, honestly. What happened is I tried to stop myself from cracking because that's how bad it is right now. And then yes, too good for me. I'm never gonna change, and that's why I'll be saying, but you're too good for me. But I want you anyway. And I know I can. Listen, I like that song. I really do. I love that song. And I know I don't fit it, but I want you anyway. Only me, only you, and that's all that I need. Only you, only me, only you. You're too good for me, but I want you anyway. Yeah, 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 yeah. I sound like Tony Braxton. Uh, her songs are the only ones I could probably sing right now. Don't leave me in all this pain. Don't leave me out of the rain. Mm. If I try to sing, I get all the time. Like she sings really high. I'm never gonna change. And that's why I'll be saying why you're too good for me, but I want you anyway. What do you think about Zara Larson? If you want to know how I feel about Zara Larson, check out my some of my first videos were about Zara Larson. Like literally, my face was like this. I was like, "Ugh," and I mean, I had the same hair, kind of. But yeah, if you really want to know what I think about Zara Larson, I check out my older videos from like early last year. My very first reaction on this channel was to Zara Larson's "So Good" video. So she got me started. So I had I don't know. I hope she puts something out soon. I don't know if she has any new music out, but if she does, I'll listen to it because Zara is like, you know. Um, let's see. Oh, stop! Really, you watched all of that? Thank you. My channel is a mess, honestly. Who that? Who that? Who that boy? Song is so the song is good. It's just irritating. And then they released they also did an English version when they did Cake on New York, or yeah, when they did Cake on New York. No, oh well. I like that song. Mm. I wonder if anybody's gonna get this. Probably no one's gonna get this. Um, no one's probably gonna get it. Let me see. How should I start it? Actually, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that artist because nobody's gonna get it. I did review this artist on my channel. It wasn't for her song, but it still counts because I did her. I did her on a. Do you know Billy? I've heard of, but I've never listened to. People have been actually recommending me to, but I just never got to it. Who can get this one? Cause I just wanna free somebody. Is it not? I can never get that part right for some odd reason. Tonight, no way it's gonna talk about your mama. Hey, oh, to find somebody. She sings so damn high. I'm like, girl, come on. Ooh, ah. I have to literally disconnect my voice in order to sing up there. Okay, so can you tell us where you are from? Well, actually, fun fact, I am actually from London. Um, I came here when I was around 9 years old, and I've been here in rural Pennsylvania ever since. Let me stop. You're right. Nah, I'm a Jersey kid. I was born in Jersey. I lived in Jersey, New York, and now I live in Pennsylvania. Um, but I'm trying to move back to Jersey, honestly. Like, I'm so sick of living here. It's so irritating. As soon as I can get me a job down there, save me some money, I'm moving. I'm moving out of this house. I'm moving, going down to Jersey. Um, but yeah, so I that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm from. Uh, so the main reason why I have no filter is that's why most people from Jersey don't have a filter. So it gets us into trouble all the time. So, I mean, oh, thank you. It don't really like I don't really like do too much as far as with like my music and stuff. It's like I could be doing so much more. I just don't always have the time. Like the time, it's like it's ridiculous time constraints, and I have to always be here and there and everywhere. I'm always writing. Like I stay writing. Like there's literally like 30 songs in my phone right now. Like I've written most actually more than half more actually I would say all of them are like finished project, like finished. The only ones that I've actually put down though are no good, no rush, and resume. Um, the other ones that I haven't really put down. I mean, dating back all the way back to like 2015, when I like really started picking it up with the writing. Um, you know, uh, yeah. So I mean, that's that. I wish I could do so much more. I wish I had the time to do more. I wish I didn't have to be, I wish I didn't have to be responsible for anybody but me. Like if that was the case, I would be in the studio like every day, doing nothing but creating. It would be so much easier. But when I have a day job, my mom has a day job. Everybody has things that they're doing. So it's like it always ends up taking a back seat, which I don't want to do because I really want to make more music. Mm, But yeah, so there's that. Uh, I need to get my voice back completely though, because I've been struggling for the last few months. Are you trying to become a famous singer? I'm not trying to. If it comes around, then fine. But honestly, I'm not really in it for the fame or anything. Like I said, like this channel could be so much bigger if I posted every day, or if I just did everything that everybody asked me to, or if I praised every single artist that I came across. But that's just not who I am. I'm staying true to myself, and in order to do that, you know, I just it's so much more authentic. Oh, so you're just doing it for fun. I'm not just doing it for fun either. Yes, it is fun to make music, but I'm doing it for the love of music. I'm doing it for the love of music. Like whenever I listen to music, whenever I'm making music, it's always like a really cool experience, and it kind of just takes me out of my life. Like I'm able to kind of enter into a different dimension or a different world or something crazy like that. So, if fame comes with it, money and fame comes with it, then okay, fine. But it's not like I'm pressed for it. I like music, and I like being around it. I like being surrounded by it. And that's the only reason why we should make music. There's too many people out here who are literally clout chasers, ones who are only in it just for just to make money or just to be famous, just to be known worldwide and stuff. There's a lot of these rappers come out and they're it's not even the love of the music and the expression. It's literally so that they can make a name for themselves. And I mean, yeah, one way it's fine, but at the end of the day, it should be about the craft. It should be about the art. It should be about, how you are able to express yourself in these situations. Um, I just I wish we can go back to a time when it was actually about the music. And actual artists weren't so pressured to make music, to make an album every single year. Like it becomes a lot. It becomes a lot, and then the music becomes more and more inauthentic. You have to. I'm going to be thinking about a lot of those things. As time goes on. I've gone is I want to convey to my audience. And what I've come up with so far has been really good. And in my opinion, "Resume" is probably one of my favorite songs that I've ever done. And "No Rush," definitely "No Rush" is definitely. But "No Rush" it's not gonna come out for a very long time now. I've teased it a little bit on my channel, but it's not gonna come out for a very long time because there's a lot of work that has to be done to it, and we're gonna be focusing on some other things, putting out some covers and stuff, and see where we go with that. Um, but "Resume" is definitely gonna come out. I might even just do a random release and just be like, "Here, listen to my song," you know. Um, but we're moving along as much as we can, and I mean, hey, it is what it is. Now, I do have a very important meeting coming up, or like a very important event coming up next week, um, and that's going to be like a good It'll be a way for me to kind of network with some people who have some big names in the industry, and so that'll be, like, really good for me. But yeah, so excuse me. Yes, I did. I mentioned that in the beginning of this video, about Justin and Haley. I don't care. Congratulations. That's all I gotta say. I mean, I don't really care. Although you have some people acting stupid. Oh well, Selena. I'm like, Selena didn't get the ring, so all right. You Jelena stands can just sit down because obviously Selena is not the one that he picked. Like, oh god, people just get so in their feelings about other people's relationships. I'm just like, come on now, stop it. But anyway, we're winding down now, and I promised my brother that I would play with him, so I gotta go. So anyway, we had a good talk though. We talked some issues. We went through some things, and it's always fun to come on here and vent to you guys about certain things and just like have open conversation. It's cool. So I'll probably do another one next week. Um, that KTSE review because I did Tiana Taylor. I did Tiana Taylor. I've just been like so busy that I haven't gotten back to the editing because like I started editing it, but then I didn't finish it. But I will be getting that up to you guys this week. Promise. So anyway, everybody have a great night. All right. Excuse me. Stay safe out there. I don't know what you guys are doing. I know like people are like going traveling and stuff. If you're traveling, if you're going on vacation and stuff, just just be safe out there. Be careful. And have fun. All right. Bye, guys.